with NSU co-head coach Jess Jobe. Jess, Friday's the day. Season opener against UTSA Friday at 7 p.m. What do you think it's going to feel like to have your first regular season game in the NSU Purple?
Yeah, well, I'm going to start by saying I hope that the atmosphere around here is something really special. We think we're going to have a good crowd. And I think Natchitoches is excited. I think NSU, the student population, is excited for us, and we're hoping to have a packed out house and have some loud fans and just some atmosphere for the players to get excited about and be a part of. So hopefully, if you don't have anything to do on Friday night at 7 o'clock, you guys come out. But I think that's gonna be a huge part for us. That's gonna energize the players and energize the coaches. And obviously it's not something that we have to work hard to get excited about. But anytime we get the opportunity to play at home, it's a special thing, and particularly for a home opener, season opener for the regular season, and then obviously Anna and I, our first opportunity to coach a meaningful game, a accountable game. So I think it's going to feel great. We're excited for the opportunity. We're excited for these girls. They've been working really hard, and we're excited to get after it and see what we can do.
You've obviously learned a lot about this team throughout preseason camp. 13 of your 26 players are freshmen. What has this process been like, and what do you hope for on Friday?
Yeah, it's been a grind. It always is. I mean, it's preseason. Every team in the conference is working hard. Every team outside of conference, all these opponents we're going to face, they're all working hard. So it's not just enough to just show up and work hard. I mean, obviously we've talked about that being a key ingredient, but we've got to be very, very detailed in our approach. So we're ironing out some things this week. Make sure we get on the same page as far as our system and what we want to do, how we feel like we can be effective as far as challenging other teams and defenders from our opponent's standpoint, and also just getting organized to make sure that we are hard to beat, and we're together and in unison when we're defending and on the other side of the ball. And so we've been talking a lot. We have classroom sessions, had some good film sessions. We're covering a lot of information. So it's been a grind. It's been a lot on everybody. And I think it's time to see how it plays out. It's time for us to get out here on Friday night and put it into action and get after it with one another. So we're ready for it. I think that's one thing we feel. I think the players feel that. We've done a lot in preparation. We're prepared, and Friday night can't come soon enough. We're ready to go.
A lot of positives this past Saturday against Little Rock in an exhibition. What are some of those things that you're hoping to really key in on this week heading into that season opener on Friday?
Yeah, I mean, we tried a lot of different things on Saturday, which made it difficult for the players to fit pieces together when we're moving a lot of things around and we're trying different systems and different formations. And so we want to solidify some of that. That's what today's practice is going to be a big part of. And we watched film this morning, kind of trying to figure out how we're going to move forward and the pieces that we think are going to give us the best chance to be successful. So that's what the next few days are going to be all about, is just getting some of those things ironed out and in place, and so we're all on the same page, and we all know exactly what to expect from one another and where everyone's going to be, and just put it out there and go. But it's one of those things, you don't know how it's all going to come together until it's time, but I can't praise these players enough as far as their attention and focus when we have been putting information in front of them, and when it's time to work, we've really worked hard. So we expect a lot of that to carry through and carry into and continue to build on what we saw Saturday, and hopefully have a little bit more of a finished product on Friday and give UTSA a good test and compete hard.
UTSA is a Conference USA opponent coming in, also a first-year coaching staff. Maybe not a ton of prep work you can do on first-year coaching staff, but what kind of challenges are they going to present when they come in?
Yeah, I mean, knowing what we've known about them historically, we expect them to be physical. We expect them to be big and fast and present a lot of challenges on the physical front. So we got to be prepared for that mentally and be ready to match that, especially at home. I mean, this is a sacred ground for us, so we want to make sure we're ready to go and prepared to bring it and match it, if not go one step further and make this a very uncomfortable place for them to be. So that's what we'll attempt to do. First year program or first year head coaches there as well. it's hard to know. There's some things we're just going to go in and make sure that we are doing what we need to do and concentrate on our side of the game and be the best version of ourselves and play NSU soccer to the best of our ability, and see how it goes from there. Probably will present some tough decisions for us as a coaching staff in game as we kind of start to feel each other out in the first few minutes and into the first half, as we kind of start to see where they're having success or where we are. And so it's a lot of fun. I mean, you look at something like that and not knowing all the pieces, not having a full scouting report in front of us, it just is going to make for a good competition, I think, where both sides have some unexpected pieces, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Jess, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.